and lots of Vigil. And I think they were right. Just right off the bat here, first round, already Vigil, whereas in North America...
What is up, my coconut bras, and welcome back. And in this video, we are going to be covering and going over some tips and tricks from the amazing Pro League match that happened just a couple days ago. Now, this game may go down in Pro League history as one of the fastest commentated Pro League matches, but that does not mean that this game did not have a ton of really cool tips and tricks to take away from. And we're going to be getting right into it with the first tip being in how you can get your drone all the way up into Big Tower to check for roamers. This is very, very good to get your drone up here. Make sure you don't get spawn killed. And while we cover this little spot, I just want to let you guys know that one of my good friends, who's the owner of the legendary meme page with 185,000 followers, It's Ninja, has started making YouTube videos. So if you guys have time, feel free to run over and check out his channel.
Cut him off dead. There's no third floor. There's 2 floors.
Oh, here we go.
Wow.
GCR standing all the way in the back of spawn, just waiting until
it's not
somebody...
supposed to happen, Migs.
There we go.
Now, before anybody says anything, I have been focusing solely on how you can jump up on top of this refrigerator in the past to get an insane line of sight down the dorms. I want to point out for anybody that may be new joining us that you don't necessarily have to run and vault on top of the refrigerator in order to get a nice angle. You can simply just jump on top of the car like we saw in the previous clip. It's a little bit harder to get the angle because you're lower, but that doesn't mean it's not a very good angle. I'm going to show you guys exactly where these shots landed, and I just want to put this quick tip in because on all of my other videos, I have only been focusing on jumping on top of the refrigerator. But if you don't feel comfortable doing that, go ahead and warm up, just jump on the car, and you're still going to be able to get a very nice line of sight.
Maybe just wait. You know, don't make the same mistakes that MYP have been making this whole match. Outdoor, that's a bit of a waste. You gotta imagine that was a miss. And as a result, Yuna's gonna have enough line of sight to get a kill on what would have been the defuse planter. Unfortunately, because of a miss, it was not.
Yeah, and they, in my mind, I think they wanted to use that smoke to block off any players that are trying to push from the meeting hall, because they can't see where the setup is. You always want to smoke your opponents and not yourself. But drone's going to get thrown in by Ash, and Ash will get taken down. Nobody to support her there. FK1 with 1, and Yuna comes in for the second one on the Mira, leaving only Midi alive with barely any HP in the meeting hall solo, and Yuna will get the 3K to clean it all up. And here we go. Map 1 will go to a clean 5-0 to the side of Lanchonete.
The fastest match so far in the qualifiers, you think, Milos?
Alright, you guys, so this one's really cool because just recently we went over a mirror setup down in the basement on Oregon, and this is going to be a completely different way to get the same objective protected. Now from here, we're not reinforcing any walls, and then by doing this, you're going to be able to put shots on other people from so many different angles. As you can see, you can shoot underneath of the mirror, above the mirror, while still getting smokes, nitrocells, etc. over it. And you can still do the quick peeks all around it. So yes, there's a chance to get wall banged because it is a soft wall. But with this mirror setup, you have a ton of different shooting options, and we saw that he was actually able to set it up so he rotated out of the side. He didn't have to go around on the predictable angle. He ran straight out and was able to get an amazing 4K to finish the round.
And he's gonna be refragged very quickly by FK1, who has been having an amazing match on Consulate thus far.
Alright, you guys, so when I see spots like this, I get pretty dang stoked. And the reason being is because this is one of those spots where if you blinked, you could have missed it. Now, in the previous clip, it just kind of flashed by what the camera looked like. And from there, I kind of figured out where this was located. Now, I left this exact clip in it because normally when I do these Pro League spots, I'll kind of go into custom games, I'll kind of run around, figure out exactly what was going on, but this is a really perfect clip because this was my reaction to this Valkyrie camera. Literally, you can't see it, and then yes, I understand if somebody's on it, it'll be a little blue flashing light, but just from the angle and the way the light is coming through these trees, this makes this camera so insanely hidden, and this is literally my reaction to it in game, and it just literally blew my mind because I was trying to shoot it, and you can see I'm just constantly missing because all the little light that's coming through the tree, it really messes with the location. I'm literally trying to see exactly where it is, and you guys can tell this is insanely difficult to see, and while there may be a light on it later on, to the naked eye, it's going to be a very, very viable camera.
Overall, and how any site can be defended, any site can be attacked. How do you feel about that, Milos? Do you agree? Because I happen to.
All right, perfect. Now we're going to be countering anybody that throws this camera really late or goes for a spawn peek. We're going to absolutely punish them. By jumping up on this little dumpster right here, we're going to be able to get a very nice angle all the way onto yellow stairs. Now take a look at this. When you lean, it's actually harder to get the line of sight. So what you're going to be doing is just stand straight up, look to the left of the pillar and to the right of the tree, and from here you will be able to get an amazing angle. Now this is going to be one of my go-to ones. When I spawn gas station, I'm going to pretty much 100% of the time jump up here and always check. All right, that's the wrong button right there. I just threw a smoke. But anyways, I'm running up yellow stairs, going to show you guys exactly where these shots land. And so from here, it actually gets it all the way up to almost the top of yellow stairs, which is pretty dang cool. And you can see right here, that's going to be a very difficult angle. If somebody chooses to spawn peek, generally they're going to look to the right of the truck coming out of the gas station, not necessarily on top of that dumpster.
Maybe waiting for somebody to jump out and go for quick kills on him. But Mega's going to get spotted. Even the impact nade's going to get thrown out of the side just to give the Ela a more favorable position, very close and tight where the attackers cannot really shoot into her.
All right, so for this next one, this is going to be just a quick thing that you can do to just give you a tiny little advantage over a position that you wouldn't have originally. Now, by just using an impact grenade, you can blow this desk up, and so that way, if you get pinched in this corner, you'll actually have some free range movement to move up and down along the wall where maybe they won't be expecting you. So not something that's like super crazy game changing, but this is just one of those little details that pretty much just separates the really amazing players by just knowing random little stuff like this. So I definitely wanted to include it for the Coconut Bra family. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this video. As always, I'll leave the final moments in the game at the end of this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video and learned something new. Comment below what your favorite tip was in this video. I'll see you guys all very soon in the next one. Peace.
Has any potential to... Wow, he is going to take out Mega, as Mega foolishly attempts to rotate up the wide end of the yellow stairs, but Yuna's going to eliminate Midi elsewhere, and Mega will be picked up because of the cover of the smoke. Last minute of the round, and another kill for Lanchonete.
And Meg's falling back, just trying to make sure that hall is going to get cleared. Yuna is going to drop all the way in with all of these smokes getting thrown. Mega still spraying through, but FK1 will win that one out as Mix will get shot down, leaving only 2 alive. Mega, though, will spray in at the Ela, takes 1, but GCR, the smoke is perfect for the glass here. He's going to get spotted, but not taken out here. Pulls out the shotgun, unfortunately. Spawns is ready for him. Will nail the headshot with the Ash. And ladies and gentlemen, Lanchonete clean it up with a 10-1 and advance to the grand final of the Latin American qualifiers for the Invitational.